A woman just delivered a baby, and this child's father is yours. My beloved child, don't blink right now because what I'm about to tell you has the power to shatter everything you thought was safe. A cry echoed in the silence. The cry of a newborn whose arrival carries a secret that heaven could no longer keep hidden. Don't skip because every breath you take from here is tied to this revelation and you need to hear it until the very last word. Stay till the end because the truth was wrapped not just in swaddling clothes but in mystery, betrayal, and destiny. The woman who delivered this child looked around with trembling eyes, knowing the weight of her silence could no longer remain. This wasn't an ordinary birth. It was a birth that connected directly to you in a way that will leave you speechless. Something huge is waiting for you. And the moment you hear the name linked to this child, your life will never be the same again. She whispered as the baby cried, a whisper meant only for those who would dare to listen. It wasn't just about her pain or her joy. It was about the Father and the shocking truth that the Father is tied to you. The moment she confessed, heaven shook because her words connected the baby's life to your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Don't scroll, my beloved. This part is where the storm breaks. The whispers around her bed grew louder. People gasping as the truth unfolded like fire spreading in the dark. Everyone thought this was her story alone. But suddenly it became yours, because the name she revealed carried your bloodline. Stay till the end because this isn't about chance. It's about a revelation that was written long before you even suspected. A woman's tears carried the truth, but heaven's hand directed her words straight toward you. The baby's first cry wasn't random. It was the sound of destiny announcing that the father of this child is someone connected to you in ways you never saw coming. Don't skip because the moment you hear the final truth, you'll understand why this message reached you. Now, the child's father is not a stranger. Not someone far away. It's a connection so close that it pierces the walls around your heart. Every heartbeat, every look, every unspoken word of your past has led you here. The people around her couldn't believe what she said, but heaven confirms it's tied to your life, your future, and your inheritance. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Listen carefully, my beloved, for the story is not finished. It's only beginning. The woman's face was pale, but her voice carried fire as she revealed the father's identity. At first, no one wanted to believe it, but the signs, the dates, the undeniable truth matched too perfectly to be denied. Stay till the end because her truth is heaven's message and it has been delivered for you to see at this very moment. The baby carries a mark, a resemblance that no one can overlook. It points directly to your connection. Her confession wasn't just words. It was a torch igniting a secret that had been buried for too long. Something huge is waiting for you. And this child's life is the bridge heaven has chosen to connect your path to a greater destiny. Don't skip because every second you stay, another piece of the puzzle aligns. The truth is not about shame. It's about unveiling what was hidden to finally give you clarity. The father of this baby is tied to your story in a way that will transform not just your present, but your entire tomorrow. Type Amen to get blessing. 555, my beloved, stay with me. The next lines are not ordinary. They are thunder in disguise. The whispers have now turned into gasps because what she said cannot be taken back. She declared before all, the Father is tied to your bloodline, to your very existence, and the evidence cannot be denied. Don't skip because every second counts. You need to hear this without looking away. The baby was delivered into this world, but the secret was delivered into your hands. Heaven has chosen this moment, this story, and this child as the key to open the locked doors in your life. Stay till the end because something is unfolding that the world thought would never be exposed. Don't forget to share this message because someone else needs to see the sign. 2. Comment below what you feel right now because your reaction will mark the turning point of this story. And make sure to subscribe because this revelation is not the end. It's the beginning of more truths heaven is preparing to send your way. Type Amen to get blessing. 666. My beloved child, don't move away now because the deeper layer of this truth is just about to break open. The baby wrapped in soft white cloth carried not only the innocence of new life but the heavy weight of a secret tied directly to you. Don't skip because the next lines will feel like thunder striking through your heart. Stay till the end because heaven never reveals halfway. When it begins, it shows you the full picture. And tonight, it's unfolding for you. The woman who delivered this child spoke your name with trembling lips, her voice quivering with fear and truth. She knew this revelation would change everything, but she could no longer silence what heaven had forced her to speak. Something huge is waiting for you. And it all begins with this child's father being linked to you in a way no one expected. The people in the room were frozen, staring at her as if the ground had just opened beneath them. She pointed to the child's face, whispering that it carried a resemblance, an unmistakable echo of your bloodline. In that moment, the silence was louder than screams because no one could deny the truth hidden in those tiny features. Tape meant to get blessing. 777. My beloved, lean in closer. The next truth is heavier than anything spoken so far. The woman had kept this secret locked away, but heaven's timing forced her to reveal it when the child entered the world. This wasn't an accident. This was destiny arranging the moment where truth would collide with your life. Don't skip because her voice was not just hers. It was guided by heaven's hand. She cried as she revealed that the Father is not a stranger, not someone far removed, but tied to your existence in a way that could not be erased. Stay till the end because the evidence is already written in the child's presence, waiting for you to open your heart to see. The truth she carried was fire, and once spoken, it burned every lie that had covered it for too long. Don't blink, because the baby's eyes hold more than innocence. They hold the reflection of a lineage connected directly to you. The woman begged for forgiveness, but her words were a prophecy wrapped in tears. And heaven confirmed through her, this child's life is written into your destiny, whether you accept it or not. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. My beloved child, the storm of revelation has only just begun. She trembled as she held the newborn, closer, whispering words she thought no one else could hear. But heaven made sure every ear received them. Her confession cut through the air like lightning, shaking the foundations of those who thought they knew the truth. Don't skip because her words carried the kind of power that bends destiny. She said, "The Father's connection to you is undeniable, a tie that cannot be broken no matter how much silence has tried to bury it. Stay till the end because the more you hear, the clearer you will see why this message reached you now at this very hour. The truth is a mirror, and for the first time you are being forced to look into it." The baby's cry was not ordinary. It was a signal, a sound carrying the rhythm of your bloodline. Her confession was heavy, but it set her soul free and placed the weight of decision onto your shoulders. Heaven whispered to you through her voice. This child's story is already tied into yours forever. Type Amen to get blessing 999. My beloved, don't walk away now because this is where heaven confirms what the world tried to deny. As the woman lay weak from childbirth, she looked toward the heavens and said, "The truth belongs to you." Her voice cracked, but every word was like a stamp of destiny upon your life. Don't skip because the people around her couldn't breathe as they heard the name she spoke. Your connection revealed without escape. Stay till the end because this message is not only about her. It's about you, your future, and the divine inheritance hidden behind this revelation. The truth was never meant to shame you, but to awaken you to a story bigger than your imagination. And tonight, heaven has chosen to let you see it clearly. Don't forget, share this message now because someone else needs this truth as much as you do. Comment below how this revelation shakes your heart because your voice matters in this divine unfolding. And subscribe because more hidden truths like this are on their way, waiting to be revealed only to you. Type Amen to get blessing 111. My beloved child, hold your breath because the next layer of truth is about to pierce deeper than ever before. The baby's cry still echoed in the room. But it wasn't just a cry. It was destiny announcing itself to the world. Don't skip because every second from here carries a weight that will leave you trembling with shock. Stay till the end because heaven is unfolding this revelation piece by piece. And you cannot miss even a single line. The woman, pale yet burning with courage, lifted her eyes and spoke again, her words slicing through silence like a blade. She declared with trembling lips that the Father's shadow has always walked beside you. Something huge is waiting for you, and this child is the undeniable proof of it. The crowd gasped, some turning pale as the reality began to set in. It wasn't just a random birth. It was a revelation, a living testimony that heaven forced into the light. Her confession wasn't just shocking. It was unshakable because the resemblance in the child's face could silence even the loudest denials. Type Amen to get blessing. 1212, my beloved, lean closer because what comes now cannot be erased or undone. The woman's voice carried a name, a connection that pointed directly into your life like an arrow of fire. She wept as she revealed it because she knew the truth would burn, but it had to be spoken. Don't skip because this was not just a story. It was destiny marking your path. Stay till the end because the name she carried on her lips tied the baby's life directly to you, no matter how far you thought you'd walked away. The room fell silent as every eye turned toward the child, and heaven whispered confirmation through the stillness. This was no ordinary truth. It was the kind that reshapes futures and rewrites stories. The baby's tiny fingers curled as if holding on to your unseen presence. Even in silence, the child's existence carried a message that belonged to you. And heaven declared through her voice, this life belongs to your story. Type Amen to get blessing. 1313, my beloved child, don't turn away now. The next truth will strike harder than thunder. The woman's tears fell onto the child's forehead as she confessed the connection again, this time with unshakable certainty. It was no longer her secret. It had become heaven's announcement. Don't skip because her revelation wasn't meant to stay hidden. It was meant to reach you at this very moment. Stay till the end because you will understand why your path led here. To these words, to this story. The father of this baby isn't just a figure. It's someone tied to your life, someone written into your destiny. The baby's birth was the breaking of chains and the opening of truths. People whispered in disbelief, some in anger, some in shock, but none could deny what their eyes saw. The child carried signs that couldn't be explained away. And heaven thundered silently. This is tied to you. Type Amen to get blessing. 1414. My beloved, the moment of full revelation has begun. The woman, shaking, whispered one last time, her voice weak but sharp as a sword. She said, the baby's father is linked to you in ways that no one can deny because the truth is alive. Breathing, crying in front of them all. Don't skip because this was not just her moment. It was yours. Stay till the end because the revelation has now left the shadows and entered the light and your life will never be the same. The child is here and with it a truth so powerful that no silence, no lie, no betrayal can bury it again. This is heaven's decree and you are standing in the center of it. Share this message now because someone else is waiting to see this sign. Comment your thoughts below because your voice will echo this revelation into the world. And don't forget to subscribe because heaven has more truths ready to be delivered to you alone. Type Amen to get blessing. 1515. My beloved child, don't move an inch because what I'm about to say next is the sharpest strike of all. The truth has been circling around like a storm, but now it's landing directly at your feet. Don't skip because this is where the secret finally comes face to face with you. Stay till the end because heaven doesn't just whisper, it confirms, it exposes. It makes sure you cannot escape the truth written for you. The baby's face shone under the dim light and suddenly the resemblance grew too clear to hide. Everyone stared, realizing that the child bore the mark of connection only you could understand. Something huge is waiting for you, and this revelation is the doorway to it. Her trembling voice rose again. Louder this time, fueled by the fire of confession. She declared that the Father's blood runs through this child, and that blood leads straight to you. The air in the room grew heavy, hearts pounding as the undeniable truth spread like wildfire. Type Amen to get blessing. 1616, my beloved, lean into this moment because every heartbeat right now is tied to destiny. The woman sobbed, but her tears were not of shame. They were of release, of carrying a truth too heavy for too long. She cried out that the father of this baby is connected to you in ways no silence can bury. Don't skip because this is no coincidence. It was written long before you even knew. Stay till the end because heaven never places a child in the world without reason. This baby's life is more than breath. It's a living prophecy tied to your journey. The cries of this child are not just noise. They are heaven's call for you to awaken. The people around her covered their mouths in shock. Some whispering, some too stunned to speak. The truth had shattered every doubt, every excuse, every attempt to hide. And the baby's eyes, those innocent glowing eyes, spoke louder than her words ever could. Type Amen to get blessing. 1717, my beloved child, don't even blink. The weight of this next truth is too big to miss. She held the child closer, whispering once more, and the name she carried shook the entire room. It wasn't just her secret anymore. It had become a revelation destined to fall into your lap. Don't skip because this message was delivered for you, not for anyone else. Stay till the end because every second you stay, another piece of this mystery unlocks. The father of this child is not a stranger. It's someone tied to your bloodline, your existence, your future. This birth was the unveiling of what heaven had been guarding for so long. Whispers turned into gasps and gasps, into silence because the truth no longer needed explanation. The child's very presence was evidence no one could erase. And heaven's voice thundered silently. This destiny belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing. 1818, my beloved, don't turn away. The revelation is almost complete. And this is the moment you were meant to hear. The woman's body was weak, but her soul was strong enough to speak the final lines of truth. Her confession tied the story, the child, and your life into one unbreakable thread. Don't skip because this is heaven's confirmation. It's not random, not by chance, but carved into time itself. Stay till the end because when you do, you will feel the weight lift and the clarity arrive. The baby's cry was the sound of a prophecy fulfilled, echoing into your world without permission. And heaven declared, the Father's identity is bound to you, and no one can deny it anymore. Share this message now because someone else needs to feel this confirmation. Comment your thoughts below because your words might be the sign another heart is waiting for. And subscribe because this is not the end. Greater revelations are waiting to be delivered only to you. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. My beloved child, steady yourself because this chapter tears the veil completely. The cries of the newborn faded into a silence that felt heavier than thunder. Don't skip because the secret that has been circling is about to fall directly into your hands. Stay till the end because what comes next will connect dots you never even knew existed. The woman still trembling clutched the baby as though heaven itself was watching her lips. Her words shook the room. This child's father is tied to you. Something huge is waiting for you, and the moment has finally arrived to see it with your own eyes. Gasps filled the air, some in disbelief, others in raw fear. No one could deny the resemblance, the same eyes, the same silent strength. It was as if destiny had carved the child with pieces of your essence. Every whisper that once tried to hide the truth collapsed into silence, replaced by the undeniable cry of reality. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. My beloved, listen carefully. The fire of truth is no longer contained. Her confession poured out like a flood. Words wrapped in tears yet strong enough to move mountains. She said, "The Father's connection to you was written long ago, carried through choices, moments, and bonds that couldn't be erased. Don't skip because every second you hear pulls you deeper into the plan heaven has laid before you. Stay till the end because this revelation is not punishment. It's awakening. A call to step into what was hidden for so long." The baby's tiny heartbeat echoed like a drum in the room, pounding a rhythm that matched your own. This wasn't coincidence. It was prophecy breathing before everyone's eyes. Faces around her grew pale as the truth settled in like a storm no one could escape. The weight of her words pressed on every heart, leaving no room for doubt. Heaven's whisper grew louder. "This life belongs to your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing." 21:21 My beloved child, don't close your eyes now. The revelation is sharpening into clarity. The woman's hands shook as she pointed toward the child, her voice carrying both sorrow and release. She cried, "The Father's truth cannot be hidden. It is bound to you. Don't skip because this moment is the very reason you were led to this message. Stay till the end because heaven's signs are aligning with precision. You were chosen to hear this tonight. The child's existence is the doorway, the evidence, the undeniable key that unlocks the truth. Every breath the baby took was a reminder that your story was tied to this moment. The people who doubted fell silent, their eyes wide, their voices gone. No denial could stand against the child's face, the reflection that carried your essence. And heaven's decree thundered. This truth belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing. 22:22 My beloved, don't turn away. The final line of this revelation is here. The woman, exhausted yet unbreakable, released her last words like arrows of destiny. She said, "The Father's presence has always been part of your journey, and now the child proves it. Don't skip because this revelation is not to break you. It is to crown you with truth. Stay till the end because your life will never return to what it was before." For hearing this, the baby's cry rose again, carrying heaven's seal that this destiny could no longer remain hidden. The Father's truth was written, sealed, and now revealed. It belongs to you. Share this message now because others need to witness the power of this moment. Comment below what your heart feels because your reaction is part of heaven's unfolding. And subscribe because this is just the beginning. Greater revelations are waiting for you alone. Type Amen to get blessing. 23:23 My beloved child, hold tight because this is where the revelation strikes like lightning. The woman's eyes filled with exhaustion and fire lifted once more toward the heavens. Don't skip because her next words are the most dangerous truth she has ever carried. Stay till the end because heaven guided her tongue and every syllable was meant for you alone. She declared that this baby was not just born. It was born with a destiny tied directly into your bloodline. Every detail, every resemblance, every sign pointed back to you as if heaven itself had stamped it on the child. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will not leave until you see the full picture. The crowd's disbelief turned into whispers, then silence, then trembling fear. Some tried to deny, but the evidence in the child's face left no escape. The baby's presence itself was louder than any word spoken. It was the proof heaven had been holding back. Type Amen to get blessing. 2400 hours 24. My beloved, lean closer now because the revelation deepens with each breath. The woman, broken yet unyielding, wept as she whispered again. This child's father is tied to you. Her confession was no longer a secret. It became a decree, a voice heaven had been waiting to release. Don't skip because every moment now carries the fire of truth and it belongs to you. Stay till the end because this is not coincidence. It is a design, a divine arrangement too perfect to ignore. The baby's heartbeat carried your rhythm, your essence, your undeniable connection. This was not just her truth. It was your truth delivered in the form of a child. The room shook with shock. People unable to speak, unable to breathe. Eyes darted between you and the child. The resemblance undeniable. The prophecy complete. And heaven's whisper roared. This life is bound to yours. Type Amen to get blessing. 2525. My beloved child, the storm of revelation is now unstoppable. The woman's strength waned, but her words grew sharper, slicing through every doubt. She repeated with final conviction, this father's truth belongs to you. Don't skip because destiny itself has spoken and the baby is the living proof of it. Stay till the end because once you see the fullness of this, you will never look at your life the same again. The baby's cry rose again, piercing through hearts, reminding everyone that the truth cannot be buried. It was not just her confession. It was heaven's confirmation. People gasped, covering their mouths as if they had witnessed lightning strike the earth. The baby's face carried your reflection, a mirror of the connection that could not be denied. And heaven sealed it with thunder. This destiny belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing. 26:26. My beloved, the climax is here. This is the moment the secret fully stands in the open. The woman, exhausted, pressed the baby closer to her chest, her tears falling like rain. Her voice trembled as she said, the father of this child is bound to you, and nothing can erase that. Don't skip because this was the final seal, the truth no one could stop from breaking free. Stay till the end because your story has been rewritten tonight and this revelation is its beginning. The baby's breath carried the weight of destiny and heaven itself has declared it. This child is proof, prophecy, and confirmation all in one. Share this message because others need to see the sign. Comment what your spirit feels because your reaction is part of heaven's unfolding story. And don't forget to subscribe because the greatest revelations are still waiting for you alone. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Subscribe our channel for daily prayer prophetic.